Hi guys, Chamion here. I hope all is well. I am going to do Trinidad and Tobago Mauby for you all. In my picture on my jug, you are seeing Mauby bark. Right? I'm going to just take a spoon to show you guys how it looks. Of course, they sell the concentrated Mauby's at the supermarket, but I want to show you guys how to do it at home, how to make it at home and prepare it wherever in the world you might live and you might be interested. It's spelled M-A-U-B-Y. It's the bark of a tree. Right, this is what it looks like when it's boiled, and it has some spices in the pack and so forth. I'm going to show you guys on the tasting plate right at the back of this jug. I have this setup, so this is what you'll get in the pack. This is a Trinidad and Tobago bay leaf here. It's dry, so it looks like that. You get bits of anise in there, anise seeds. You get star anise, and of course the Mauby bark. Right, you get all of that in your packets at the supermarket. So I am going to make it right now. You will need some anise essence and some cola essence, right? For some reason, the cola always comes colored, right? So that's what you will need, and of course some sugar and water and so forth. So you just watch how I prepare it. This is one packet of Mauby that I purchased, and it gives you quite a lot. Now the versions at the supermarket, it's very dark, right? Not this one, because of course it's homemade, it's being done like on spot, so it's good quality and everything else. So I'm just going to put it together this moment, okay? I buy my essence usually at an essence house, a place that only sell every flavor of essence imaginable. I was amazed when I heard that there's also now bay leaf flavored essence selling here locally. This is just some water I'm getting out of my water bottle. So I want to show you guys the size of this. It's probably a liter or more, the size of my bottle, and you do want to see it. That's what I'm using, right? And I'm going to just add my Mauby and so forth at this point. And sweeten. Some persons will use a simple syrup to make their Mauby. Simple syrup meaning they'll boil sugar and water and then they'll put it together. I don't see the need for all of that, and I don't do it that way. Every time I do something on demo for you guys, it's just the way I do it at my home, and it's just the way I've been doing it for years. Of course, we all do things differently, but we more or less a lot of times come to the same conclusion. Right, so you want to use a sieve, what is known as a sieve in the international world, or a strainer, a handheld strainer here in Trinidad. When I strain it, you will see all the contents of the Mauby. This is what you boil. You literally draw it, that's all you do, right? Sorry about the knocking. I'm just gonna add a bit more. It foams a lot, okay? It just foams a lot. I'm going to sweeten it at this time with some granulated sugar because I don't want to. I'll have to pass it through a smaller sieve, okay? Because there's still particles. The sieve that I use was somewhat big. Or the strainer that I use. It's warm, it's freshly boiled, and this is the color it is. Like I said, it foams, okay? So when I'm done sweetening it, I will put in about, you all see the amount of Mauby, right? So I'm going to put in about a tablespoon of each of my essence, my anise and my cola, right? I'm going to put in both of them. The color of the cola should not mess up the Mauby. It shouldn't. Even at the essence house I get it, but it's more or less not as dark as it is there, right? At the essence house, it's labeled cola champagne, and this is the color, the exact color that you will get the cola champagne that's used for Mauby at the essence house. And this is what the version of the supermarket looks like, right? So I have live comparison. The only thing when you are using the one that you get at the Essence House, please don't use a tablespoon. It's going to be way too strong, like really strong, because the ones at the Essence House it isn't diluted stuff. It's pure. So it's very powerful stuff. A little goes a long way. If you need some more, you can always adjust it, but don't go using an entire tablespoon, okay? So the sugar is really good. I'm just going to add the essence now. Remember, it's not pure essence, so I'm using more, right? And it did turn my Mauby. It did turn it. That's why I only stick with, I stick only with the Essence House stuff. So I'm just going to get a smaller strainer to strain my juice, my Mauby, and get it into my... If we make juices like these and you're seeing a lot of things in it still, some persons will just simply use like cheesecloth or something that's way smaller to strain it. That's all. So the Mauby should have been, you all saw the color before I added the cola, right? That's the color it should be. But, right? I'm not here to bring down anyone. I just like to share detailed stuff with you all, right? So I'm going to get it into my dispenser. Let me just move all my stuff since I'm no longer using them. I'm going to get it into my dispenser. Right, I just want to start by doing cups of it first because I don't want to make a mess, right? Yes, so I'm just filling it up. You just wasn't hearing me because I was focused there. You all know that happens from time to time. You see it's foaming, that's what I was saying, it foams. It's a juice that it foams, but it's really good, especially for when the place is somewhat heated. Right? So it's in our dispenser. I'm just going to get it in a glass. Color that this thing turned my Mauby is ridiculous, but at least you all know how to make it, and probably you shouldn't use that essence, okay? Don't ask me the brand. I'm not here to bring down anyone. Like I showed you all that the color sometimes the color of the supermarket stuff versus the Essence House stuff, well, you saw a perfect demonstration of what I have said time and time again why I don't like certain products. So this is our experience for you all to see for yourselves what I've been saying from the word go when I started my channel, right? So you just want to serve it with some ice, right? Some, you all know I sanitize heavily, right? So about there, I'm going to leave it because I'm going to show you all this next drink that we do. As it's in the glass here, it more looks closer to the color that Mauby will be, and still it's too red, right? Mauby isn't that color in Trinidad, boiled Mauby that is. Right? So, a couple years ago, about a decade, more than a decade ago by far, I had a drink and a nurse and I was speaking and she told me about adding milk to the Mauby. And it is known as Mauby Joyful. So I'm just going to show you guys using some full cream milk, or what you all will call whole milk in the US, how to make the Mauby Joyful, right? Don't use condensed milk because remember we already added sugar to this, okay? And this is how we make Mauby Joyful here in Trinidad and Tobago. It's just brilliant. Guys, the pleasure was my own. You all know the business is all over social media. You all know we have an Instagram page. We have a public Facebook page. and of course the YouTube channel, which is Food by Chamion. We are all under one name here on social media, right? If you want to come into direct contact with me, you can send me an email address at foodbychamion@gmail.com, using all common letters, of course. Guys, until I'm with you all, thanks for watching, thanks for all your love and support, and the pleasure was my own. Bye.